For the first Bass and Bars podcast, I found it necessary to start at the beginning, the essence of bass, hip-hop, American music. We got Ron Carter. He's the most recorded jazz bass player of all time. He's on over 2,200 albums in the Guinness Book of World Records. Played with the likes of Miles Davis, Roberta Flack. It's a supreme honor to have met this man. What's about to take place was actually one of the most important days of my musical career, especially of my upright bass journey. Really just to be in the room with such greatness. This man embodies all that is jazz, all that is music, one of a kind, national treasure. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ron Carter.
I fantasize about what the 60s were like when you were gigging every night. Because, you know, nowadays people are still going to the club. They're going out. But the club in your day, you guys were out there gigging, doing several sets a night.
Three
sets a night, performing for, you know, a lot of people. And what was that vibe like in New York City back then?
Vibrant.
Mm.
You know that word, vibrant?
Yes.
I mean, you walk in the club and the air changes because the musicians are coming on to go to stage. At one point, certain clubs were so specific with their time frames because they wanted to turn the house over and get the next set of people in there. It was 40 on and 20 off.
Mm.
And there would be a guy standing by the jukebox at the 40th first minute of that set. He turned it on in case the band got excited and went past their going off time. Again, but that's all about discipline. You know, we have to make that work in our favor. Mm. It's not a detriment to your health to be on time, you know.
Right.
But I think that we walk in the door, man, and the air changes because people expect something to take place of interesting value to them. They want to know how you guys do this. They don't quite know how to ask, and they don't want to appear unhip or uncool to be comfortable to ask. But they want to know, how do you guys do this night in and night out? I get to talk to people every day, man. They say, you still playing that jazz stuff? I said, yes. Tonight at 9 o'clock, come by and see what we do. Wow. You know? And the other thing, back in the 60s, there were 4 or 5 radio shows in New York alone that had jazz. I mean, really jazz programs. And I think we turn on the radio, you hear this music available to you. That right now there's a station in New York, a half station in New York, a half station in New Jersey. There's maybe a station in Chicago, maybe it was a K station in L.A., one in San Francisco, but that's only maybe 5 or 6 main broadcasting of this music. Then, man, New York had 4 or 5 stations. One of the best ones was RVR. It was run by Radio Riverside Church. A great station. The disc jockey knew the names. He knew the history. They had a great record library. Those days seem to be gone because LPs were the big thing. Right now, they're just coming back, by the way. Last year, according to the papers, the LPs outsold the disc CDs for the first time in a very long time. Mm. So perhaps that sound of the record will come by to make people want to go back to the clubs again and not be so concerned about getting out to hear music live again.
Do you feel like the technology, you've seen a lot of changes in technology. Does the technology drive the art or the art drive the technology? Because I feel like sometimes the strides we make actually changes the art. Like the clubs back in the day, there was a full band in there. Now it's a DJ playing MP3s. What's your opinion on that?
Well, progress is what it is. And we don't always like to see things change from, what's the phrase? From back in the day, you know? To kind of update that question, I would answer you by saying the jazz fusion guys, while they played different music, they brought up a very important thing to the jazz community. And I say that because the jazz fusion guys were determined to have their audience hear them live with the same presence and the same ambience and the same sound that they got on records. And to do that, they brought their own sound guy. They brought their own control board. Sometimes they even brought their own speakers because they wanted the audience to come see them as they sound with the same sound that they got the record. But the jazz community never really fed into that kind of presentation. You know, we used to go into the club with either no sound man who comes for one night, and then he goes home for the next rest of the gig, you know. the jazz fusion guys were determined to have a great presentation of their music live. And the jazz community were like 4 or 5 keys behind that kind of feeling of need to appease the audience with their sound live like they do on the records.
Mm.
They made some great recorded sounds, but they were stopping with that. The jazz fusion guys, the Pat Metheny's and the Joe Zawinul's and the Wells Reports, they wanted the band to sound live like the records. And that I can't help but believe that assisted their rise in the music world and record sales and concerts being sold out because people want to hear what they got at home. And they allowed us, the jazz community, to be a little more aware of that part of an industry that needed our attention.
Right. So you have a great respect for that school of music as well,
Absolutely.
the people that came after you.
Yes, absolutely. Still do.
And the reason why you stuck to upright, and I've seen this in interviews, and even though you played the bass line Red Clay on electric, which is that's one of the most famous bass lines, and it's been sampled and made into other classics.
Mm-hmm.
That was you on the electric. But I saw that you said you stuck to upright because you kind of wanted those guys to do their thing and you wanted to just lock in on upright. Is that?
Well, that's kind of an overview. I just thought that I was working toward a sound that I would be responsible for, that I didn't mind being responsible for, that I insisted that this is my sound on Monday. It's going to be the same thing on Wednesday, same thing on Friday, the same sound in Detroit, the same sound in Los Angeles. I'm working toward that end.
Mm.
And I know how much dedication that takes to do that on a nightly basis. I felt that the electric bass, for all the attributes that it has, I didn't have the time to compete with the guys' level that they already set. You know, Mark Montgomery, the James Jamisons, the Steve Baileys, the Victor Woodens, the Nash, the West, the Nathan East. Those guys, man, they were already starting a trend toward making this instrument, electric bass, really important and necessary for the music. Not just their music, but for the music.
Mm.
And I thought that, man, I've got my hands full with this big bass. I've been playing it since I was 18, and I've already got 30 years invested in trying to do something that I can be responsible for. Let me just kind of develop this as best I can and see where it takes me.
Mm. I battle with that a lot because I'm the type of guy, I'm always learning new stuff. But it's not like I'm cheaping on, the things I already know. I put in a lot of time, but I'm always like, I started playing the upright at age 35.
Mm-hmm.
In, pretty much the pandemic is when it happened. I did a video with Stanley Clark, and, we were doing our thing on electric, and he had his upright, and I was like, yeah, I don't really play upright. I probably played for accumulated 1 hour of my life, and he gave me a lesson that day.
That doesn't count. That's right.
I just hadn't played it, and I played one note, and I bowed an E note, and I fell in love with it immediately, and it was just an immediate connection. And I was like, I'm going to start playing upright. And I flew to New York a couple days later, and a fan let me borrow this bass. And then the pandemic hit like the next week, and I ended up just keeping the bass. I bought it off of them, and I've been practicing a good amount the last couple years. I put it right into action, started making records. There's videos of me on it. My techniques, I'm self-taught. Like I haven't even, of course I'm on the internet all the time, looking up this and that. I didn't even know how to put it in the case the right way because this is pandemic, So that's a big reason why I wanted to reach out to you. It's not because the internet isn't missing information. There's a lot of opinions on these things.
Sure.
And in my mind, I'm like, I just want the master to be like, this is what you do. This is the technique, rather than spread it out all over the place. So that's the real reason why I really wanted to meet up with you today.
Okay, well, if you view me as a retired school teacher who works weekends, who's a pretty good teacher, you can get a lot more done and have a lot more fun.
Okay.
Let's go to work.
All right, let's do it.
Mr. Carter?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Maestro?
How are you?
Doing great.
Okay, I before I take a student on, a new student, I explain to them that my view is the bass through my windows. and their teachers or teacher, whoever they had spoken to, had lessons before me, they have their windows. So I don't want them to be conflicted with clearly this teacher's view and my view, which is different than theirs. I don't want them to say that I'm saying that this teacher or teachers haven't taught you right, or they withheld information from you, or they didn't give you enough information. That's their process. That's their explaining to you, in this case you, how they feel about the bass and how best they can tell you how to play better. This is my way of doing the same thing. So I don't want you to be conflicted with, well, gee man, that guy told me this. I said, hey, I can't tell you what he said. All I can tell you is what I said. So you have your job then. Actually, one of your jobs is to kind of put that information I'm giving you into perspective with what you've already heard, and which you can find the most value of right that minute is going to be determination of how you are going to respond to my information to you, because it's going to be different from all these other teachers, whoever they are. Whoever they are, okay? So that's the first step for you. The second step for you as a student is you got to be able to take notes. I don't like students to record the voice, the message, because they get so involved in not giving me their immediate attention, feeling that they can play at home. No, I want them to write what I'm asking them to do. So we'll take a moment right now.
Okay.
You get a pencil and a pad, and you can write down what I ask you to do.
Okay.
Hold the bass for you.
All right.
Come back before tomorrow.
Okay, I'll do my best. All right, book acquired, pencil secured.
Okay. Now, one of the things I'm always asked is how high are my strings? I like to kind of use a pencil, which you just had here. It's a number 2 pencil to measure my string height, and I kind of make sure it fits under these strings. So for me, your strings are a little lower for me.
Really? Okay.
And the reason I like this height is that this here is a box. It's called a string bass for today. This is about a 5-foot box by 9-inch width with a stick inside. Inside this box is air. Air goes like this. So the harder you play, the more force you put into this box to make it function for you. When you play real hard, you overplay in this box, and the sound actually comes out smaller because the molecules are now not going in the same direction. That's kind of like the science of the bass. Having said that, with these strings as low as they are, it's not allowing you to put enough energy in these strings for the box to vibrate at its optimum.
Gotcha.
That's how the bass functions.
Okay, that's good to know because I thought it was too high.
No. The lower it gets, the less response you get out of the box vibrating, because you're not making the box do anything. Okay. Because the air is not being forced to respond to this pressure.
Okay.
This pressure.
Got it.
Okay. So make a note on your pad over there.
Yes. You mind if I use that pencil?
Oh, okay.
It's the only one we got in here.
Okay. Number 1.
Okay, so
raise the string height.
Right.
To at least allow that number 2 pencil to fit between the string and the fingerboard.
Pencil. Very good to know. Another thing that the internet has a bunch of answers for, but it's good to have your answer.
Well, they may not have mine, but you have mine.
I like yours. I'm going with yours. This is the whole thing.
I'm the guy. Okay. You know, we all have our views of how the bass body works, and this is mine. This pad you have here is stopping the top from vibrating because you like playing like this.
Okay.
So my second suggestion would be this: the problem if you have it with the sound feedback, it's not this. this makes you play harder because the box is not vibrating because you're playing like this.
Got it. Okay.
It's just simple.
Huh.
It's not slick. It's just simple.
Right. Right.
And if you do it like this, you're actually squeezing the box tighter.
Yeah.
And you're preventing this from vibrating, this from vibrating, this from vibrating, this. Because this box is being told we can't vibrate because there's something in the way of this. In this case, this plug.
Right.
It's like a mute.
Why would they make that then? They.
I don't know. I can't.
They just.
For them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't talk to me.
Right. Okay. Good to know. That's supposed to be like the best one.
I saved them $8. Yeah.
Great to know.
Okay, number 2 on your pad.
Okay. Yep. New pickup.
You can do as much writing as possible.
Absolutely. Yep.
Take off the plug.
New pickup.
Please.
Take off the plug. Copy.
And again, these are the bass to my windows.
Mm.
And I'm not apologizing. Just letting you know that this is my view.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then you would just get this pencil and make sure the strings are high enough.
Yep.
So that you get the pencil. Just try it just for a moment.
Yep. Yeah. So we're gonna have to bring those up higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
A simple solution.
Yeah.
It's a good pickup. I like the David Gage Realist.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right.
the next thing we're going to do is have you play just open A.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a metronome nearby?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you get one for me?
Yep.
Because it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Come back before tomorrow now, because I
All
have it
right.
all day.
I know you don't have it all day.
Okay, 92. Put it on 92.
92. It's a great
It's
tempo.
a good tempo for me.
Great tempo. That's a big hip hop tempo as well.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh wow. Turn it up so you can hear it. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah. Can I just play on the open A quarter notes at this beat? 3, 4. Okay. Stop. Now just fill this room, not the building.
Okay.
Right now you're playing so hard, because this is stopping the bench. Here we go again. This is stopping the body from vibrating.
Okay.
So to make it sound active, you're playing like this.
Mm.
You should be able to play like this and have it still vibrate even more.
Ah.
Okay, so that's why number 2 is important for you to do.
Gotcha.
Okay, so just do it again, and I want you to go, each quarter note, go up this way and come back down.
With my hand?
Yes.
Okay.
3, 4. What did you learn from that? What did you hear? What did you feel?
It changes the tension and the sound as I go up and down.
Okay, you know why that is?
Why's that?
Because the string gets softer and less tension as you go toward this way between these 2 points.
Okay.
Okay, so you want the bass to sound like you're playing down here.
Okay.
If you're playing up here, you can't possibly get that same sound.
Mm.
So you're playing harder up here to make it sound like you're playing down here.
Okay.
It's kind of contrary, isn't it?
Right, right.
So my next point to you is that if you don't play here, you get a much more fuller sound more often.
Okay.
You can kind of control the beat because they hear the beat so clearly for every note.
Right, right.
Okay. So
Okay.
your next thing is to do with the right hand pits.
Mm-hmm.
Do not let the pitch hand climb up this way.
Okay.
You must stay here.
Got it.
Okay. Notepad.
Notepad. Don't let the hand climb. So
Right
you
hand,
keep your finger.
right hand pits.
Right hand hits.
And I have a solution for that too, but it's important for you to get this in your note-taking skill level.
Okay.
Because this is your second teacher, that
Okay.
notepad.
Yep. Okay. Right hand pits. And do you keep your finger there all the time when you're playing?
As best I can, yes.
Okay. Right at the bottom of this.
Well, we'll talk about that in a moment.
Okay.
Okay. Now my solution to not allowing your hand, what you put right here, to not allow it to do this is by putting something that stops that from happening. I'll go to my office here for a minute.
Okay.
You know what Velcro is?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to go to a hardware store buy some Velcro,
Okay.
which is this.
Right.
Then I want you to cut and get this color so
Okay.
you can see it. And you will cut a piece off in this fashion,
Okay.
this size.
Got it.
Then you will take the backing off and place this on the fingerboard. Doesn't come off.
Okay.
So put your hand on that again. You feel that?
Yep.
Now I want you to not go past that. I don't want you to touch this at all.
Okay.
I'm trying to make this block,
Okay.
you know, a shim if you will, if your window.
Got it.
Not allow your hand to go past where it is right now.
Okay.
Now, where we decide to leave it depends on what kind of sound you ultimately want to be responsible for.
Okay.
So for the moment, let's just stop here for a moment.
Uh-huh.
So you would take this backing off.
Okay. Can I use that one or you need this one?
I got a little bit small budget, so I got to hold
Not,
this
yeah,
on.
it's on a budget, right?
Yeah, I got a budget. You don't have a budget. I got a budget. So I have to be careful how I spend my coins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're doing better than me, but
Well, that's not count. Let's not count our pennies. No, you just one for a minute, yeah.
all right.
Okay, push your hand back on you again.
And back.
We'll see. It fits right here, so I'm going to put this right there.
Okay.
Now your job
Uh-huh.
is to not go past this point.
Got it. Got it.
That's assuming you like the sound right here.
Okay.
Assuming that I'm guessing correctly.
Yes.
This is a reminder.
Right.
So I'm recommending that you just buy this piece of Velcro
Okay.
and cut pieces like this just to have some spares.
Okay.
Because when you take the base off the case or if you just move around, it's going to
Gotcha.
come off. The glue's going to dry out.
Okay.
Just put it in a nice small envelope and put this in your base bag.
All right.
And you can replace that when that's needed. Because you won't need this once you understand where it feels like best for you.
Got it.
And you'll be disciplined enough by that time.
Okay.
Now this discipline is going to take more than a half hour.
Yeah.
And you're going to lose 2 or 3 of these until you get in your system how far the sound tells you you're going this way. Once you start hearing what you play.
Okay.
Now a big secret is that if you start to hear what you play, you will know where to go. But you got to start hearing you. Don't just be a bass holder. You got to hear the results of what you're doing right now. If you can do that, you can make the adjustments automatically. This helps you understand. I'm right here, and by not going this way, I like the sound I get. I'm hearing this bass. So that's it. Yeah, that's it, dummy. That's
Gotcha.
what it is. Yeah, that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad it's sharp too, so if I go up, it hurts a little bit.
Well, it depends on the quality you get. You know what kind.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. It's a little
Velcro, $2.98, something like that.
great.
Cut off some pieces.
Okay.
Have some spares.
Got it. Check.
Yeah.
Velcro. I'm writing that down.
Yep, I got the base.
Thank you. Velcro boundary.
Yep.
Dig it. I didn't realize I was sliding up and down, so.
Yeah, well, okay. You want to play it again? Find a mirror to practice in front of, so you can see
okay.
that happening. That's your third teacher, the mirror.
Wow, okay. I'm learning a lot here.
And you see the bass from my angle as well.
Yep.
And it's important to get that view in your head as to what your hands are doing.
Right.
Okay?
Got it.
So let's just put that on again.
Mhm.
Everything is time, man.
Yep.
None of this flip-flopping around, no, don't you?
Love the metronome.
Okay. Okay, now just give that same A. Just this time, just play on the A string. Just get the feel for where the beat is.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4. Okay. You still feeling the neighborhood. Just feel this room.
Okay. Quieter.
Not quieter, not so hard.
Got it. Okay.
The results will be quieter.
Okay.
3, 4. Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear the difference, man? You're still feeling the room. You know?
Huh.
Once again. 3, 4. Don't be afraid. Just control how you mark it. Okay? I have my associate here.
Okay. Associate Cork.
Yep. let's get some good wine though, because you got
All right.
good wine is better cork.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to hold it like this.
Okay.
So I want you to you having
Oh, wow.
2 or 3 ways to pick the note.
Yeah.
I got just stand here for a moment.
Yeah.
Because you're doing like this, you hit the string sometimes like this,
Yeah.
sometimes like this.
Okay.
Sometimes you grab it like this,
Yep.
rather than like this. I'm trying to get you to control what you do with this. I'm playing on the same part of the string each time I play this note. This part of the string, this part of the string, this part of the string, this part of the string. See how I'm feeling this real, man? Feel it. Guys, sit down. this. Okay, this I'm going to do this for the class.
Okay.
Here.
Just like this?
Yep.
Okay, this is gonna take some getting used to, but that's great.
You want to get it right?
That's okay, so I'm writing down associate
Got the
chord,
bass.
copy. Yeah, that's something. So A string only?
Metronome.
Time.
Only the A string for now.
And both fingers are got to be wrapped around this thing.
This.
Is my middle finger supposed to be over this finger?
Yes. No.
No. Yeah.
You want that?
Right.
Two fingers. Both these there.
Uh-huh.
Both these are around the cork.
Okay. Yep.
Flat. You still can't that. Flat. Like that. Just like this.
Like this.
Yeah. Cork, these two fingers.
Right. Oh, it's so awkward to do. Wow. It's all in the book, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's gonna take a little getting used to, huh?
You want the younger sound?
Yeah.
You want
Oh
the
yeah.
sound?
I want to do it your way. Listen.
Get used to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Just stand there and just watch it for a moment.
Yep. Do you want the cork or no?
No, I'm a little old for that now.
All right. A little too old for the wine, right? I gave it up as well.
I'm still filling the room. The note's still lasting. So I'm not overplaying the bass. If you take this mute off, you know the mute is?
Yeah.
Usually mute's right here.
Right.
And they do this because they want the bass to stop vibrating and it changes the color of the notes.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You don't want that kind of limitation on the bass sound,
Gotcha.
I don't think, you know? Okay, one more time.
Yes,
Your
sir.
turn. No. You need to help.
Keep it
man.
going.
Everything has rhythm, and you can't practice without rhythm. Okay. That's right. Get used to that, man.
I will.
4 beats. Don't play so hard.
All right.
3,
A string?
A string only.
A string
3,
only.
4. Get louder. Control that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop. there. I want you to go G, D, A, E in time with the metronome.
Okay.
It's called a rake.
Okay.
And you're actually slurring like this.
Yep.
Not individual like this.
Okay.
3, 4. Don't stop the string.
Okay,
Let
let
them
'em go.
vibrate. Yeah.
Copy.
Hold the bass.
Mm-hmm.
But don't try to make them choke.
Gotcha.
They call it choke the chicken. You
All
can't
right.
do that.
No choking the chicken today.
To 2 fingers on the cork.
Yep.
3, 3, 4. Can I stop right there?
Uh-huh.
Right now I'm holding your thumb. I want you to play. Have a small callus here.
Okay.
Because I'm playing like I'm pivoting my hand like this.
Yep.
You're grabbing it like this.
Okay.
Which means you got to play extra hard because there's no air in here.
Right.
Just E. Well, watch this. E, A, D. See this?
Yeah.
This kind of motion.
Okay.
Not this.
The side of my thumb there.
Yeah.
Should be
right,
anchored there.
Right in here.
Okay.
With the knuckle in the right there.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Up some.
Okay.
Now this is the perfect position, but you got to maintain this without all
Yeah.
this help.
Right.
I can't go to your gigs and do this.
No, no, no.
Well, I wouldn't mind. But
We don't have it in the budget.
The band make, I'm expensive too, man. The band make it a stranger up on the bass, hold the band leader's hand. With this ring, I'd be wet. Yeah.
People are into weird stuff
Come
these
on,
days.
guys. Well, we're in New York, man.
Right. You've seen it. All right. Here we go.
Okay. 3, 4. That sounds almost civil.
A little civilized.
Almost. 2 fingers. Hold the cork.
Oh.
Fingers.
Yep. The cork is slipping.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. 2.
2 fingers. Okay. But now you're filling this room without so much energy required. So if you can just relax for a moment. You can just take off at some point. Take off this mute.
Okay.
That's what I call it for the moment.
Yeah.
And get the strings up. Finger.
Yeah. Pencil.
Yeah. Two.
Yep.
Number 2 pencil height from the fingerboard.
That's a good number 2 pencil height.
Allow you to make the bass. Help you make the body move inside.
Okay.
Right now, these things are not making that possible. But now you're starting to get almost civilized sound.
Okay.
Once again, by the way, when you get the cork, get a real cork.
Okay.
Not the rubber ones that they have in there.
Gotcha.
You know.
It's got to be real county cork.
Yeah, it's got to feel. It's got to be some resistance. It's got to be the dryness so your hand doesn't slip because of the rubber.
Okay.
You know.
You don't, and eventually you put it down. You don't still use it.
I don't know
This is
because I've
just
been doing it for a while, but
right.
you need to get some discipline right down here,
yeah.
and that helps control doing like this one note and this like the 2 notes. And
Oh yeah.
one reason the sound is so different.
I can feel the difference.
Yeah, one reason the sound is more similar because you're hitting the string with the same part of the finger.
Right.
And you're not escaping over like this on some notes.
Yeah.
Some notes like this. Some notes like this. The more even you can strike the note, the more even the sound's going to come out of this bass.
Okay.
Because you're getting the same information for each note. I want you to do this because I'm playing with the same approach to making the body inside the air do what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
Okay, once again.
Yep.
3, 3, 4. Feel the difference?
Yes.
2 fingers. Hold the cork. 2 fingers. There.
Yep.
You gotta practice. It's a whole,
Oh, yeah.
it's a whole new feeling. But the sound that you get tells you right or wrong.
Oh yeah.
So once you start hearing what you play,
Yeah.
don't just hold the bass.
Right. Right.
Once you hear it and feel what, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of instruction that I needed right here because it seems small, but it's everything, right?
Everything's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is everything. Yeah.
And again, certain teachers don't stress what I'm stressing with you.
Right.
It doesn't mean that they taught you incorrectly or they withheld stuff. means that's how they saw the bass.
Right, right.
That's how they saw the bass's importance. That's what they thought the bass needed to do. Just these few things. That's not how I feel. That's not how I play. So I'm showing you, Mr. Student, that all these things I'm showing, this detail. I do these things because I've been doing it for so long. I don't think about them. It's like tying my shoes in the morning.
Right, right, right.
I want you to get to that place where you can just pick up the bass and hold it correctly. You can just get the right sound, because now it's part of you hearing what the bass sounds like night in and night out.
Okay.
I'm really good at that, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, once again, quarter notes. Cork.
Oh, yep. Cork.
2 fingers.
2 fingers.
2, 3, 4. Do me a favor, put it. Hold it
Yep.
up here.
Yep.
Just hold it. Get used to this posture. 3, 4. 2 fingers. Cork. Your mantra. 2 fingers, cork.
Yep.
3, 4. Come on. Okay. Now turn the metronome off for a minute. The next thing we look at the left hand. Right now you're kind of grabbing where you can find the notes.
Yeah.
That's okay, but it's not a system. It's not a place that, a thing that you can guarantee that if I hold a certain bass, I can count on these notes being there. Now, you, as I have seen a lot of bass players who don't practice this fashion, they play their own way. And I admire those guys and gals, because I said, man, how do they do that with that concept of this is okay? That's not my concept. But what I want you to do is hold the bass neck up there. Half position, we call it.
Okay.
Now with your hand, look just like mine.
Okay.
See how see the thumb under the second finger?
Yeah.
And under the D string.
Under the D string.
D,
Gotcha.
that's the D string.
Yep. Okay.
See how mine are curved?
Yeah.
This.
Got it.
It's got to look like this, man.
Okay. Oh, and I'm on the D string.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, you know how you pivot it down here?
Yeah.
Make the hand pivot on the thumb,
Yeah.
going to the A string. That's right. Pivot to the E string. Right, to the G string. So make a note.
Yeah. So thumb under D string.
And second finger.
Under D string and second finger.
And pivot on the thumb by the nail. This.
Okay.
Hold it for a moment.
Gotcha.
Just right there. Just practice this. Get this motion. See this motion here? Just practice this in front of the mirror so you see it looks like mine.
Got it.
Write that down. Number 35? How many is that so far?
We'll put these up on the video and text. This will be good. These are the bullet points. Pivot. You said pivot under the nail. Is that what you said?
Right.
Under the D string. Yes.
Yeah. Using a nail for a location.
Okay.
Not like this.
Yeah. Got
like
it.
This.
So you're kind of past the axis.
Yeah. This.
And your thumb never comes past that?
Not mine.
Got it. Because, you see, when I'm playing and my arm gets tired, then it's wrapping all the way around it. Yeah.
That's just no discipline at all.
That's no discipline. I don't like that.
No.
I'm Mr. Discipline. All right, pivot. Not past next center. Very good to know.
And again, you see guys who play for not teaching them. That's how they play. And they play good, man. I'm always amazed at how they manipulate the bass with such success, you know.
Right. With such sloppiness.
Well, I'm not going to go there with them.
Right.
This is how I play the bass.
Got it. Okay.
This.
Got it.
So just pick up the bass and just do this
Yeah.
to get the idea of no longer this
Got it.
or
Got
this.
it. Yep.
You know,
100%.
this. This is how I play.
All right.
And so, did you have this book here?
Yes.
That's going to remind you how it's supposed to look.
Yeah.
That's why a mirror is important, so you can see from my angle.
Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start this book over again. I'm well into it, but now that I know how, or have starting to see the technique, I'll start again. Got it. It's burned into my mind. All the way up the neck. You don't change as you go.
Well, we do it because the neck gets wider here.
Okay.
So that the strings are a little more further apart.
Got it.
Because the neck is built that way.
Okay.
Having said that, I go like this. As the neck gets wider, I accommodate that.
Okay.
I'm still under the D string though.
Yep.
The D string has not moved, but the strings have gotten wider apart because the neck is wider apart.
Got it. So as you go up, you're always under the D string.
Yes.
Okay.
Like this.
Yep.
And when I get here, then I go across to go here to go down.
Got it.
It's like lesson 15.
Oh, that's advanced. Yeah, I'm not even working past this. Like,
no, don't go past here.
yeah, I'm not even. That'll be part 2 if we get to it.
Don't go past go.
Yeah, I agree.
This.
Yep.
Then you pivot like this. It's a still pivot.
Yeah.
Lesson 1, half position.
All right.
Just do that for a moment.
All right. And this is leaning. What about? Don't even worry about this, right?
Not yet,
Yep.
not yet. Stop it. You're already half inch off
Okay.
under the D string.
Okay.
What you want to do is relax.
Mm-hmm.
This. See how this is still there?
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Yep.
That.
Got it.
Maintain D strings. If you could go right through here and find the D string segment. There.
Yeah. Right under the finger.
Yep. Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yep.
Not you missed it. You're off.
So it got to be
That's correct.
further. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
That.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now just for a moment. There's some coordination now.
Yeah.
Take this
Okay.
cork. Just where it belongs. Now just move the left hand up and back. Don't play anything. Just get this where it is.
Yep.
And just make this go back towards that position. Now just slide up toward D, E flat. Now go back. I want you to get to how this supposed to feel while you're doing this. It's coordination.
Right.
You don't move this. This stays the same location. Meanwhile, the left hand is doing what it does. And go back. Under the D string.
Yep.
There. Okay, let's stop right there. Don't move the thing. Raise your elbow about 3 feet. There. There.
Wow. Okay.
Now go back. Under the D string, you missed it. There. Elbow up. Okay, now you stand right there. I'll take the bass.
Okay.
I won't drop it.
All
Stand
right.
right there. You hold the cork.
Hold the cork.
And watch my left hand. Watch my
Yeah.
arm. Right now you do this.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you to do this.
Oh. Okay.
Just take it for one moment.
Got it.
Put your hand under my elbow.
This.
Yeah.
This hand.
This hand.
This one.
Yeah. Under. Just hold. Put your hand right there.
Got it. And then go down with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See what I'm doing?
Okay.
You do this. Move your arm for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you do this.
Got it. Yeah.
And you get stuck here.
Okay.
And like this.
Okay.
Not this.
Hmm.
Boy, it's quiet in here. That.
Okay.
Just fill the room, man, not the neighborhood.
Okay. Got a lot to work on. This is very informative.
I'm a good teacher.
You're the best teacher.
I'm the best for me. I'm right now the best for you.
You've been teaching a long time.
Yeah. Since 1958.
That's you know, I admire that too, because you were like a really famous musician and teaching at the same time, right?
Well, I'm a retired school teacher working weekends.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to work.
All right.
Cork.
Cork.
2 fingers, cork.
Metronome, no?
Not for now. 2 fingers.
Yep.
Don't move the right. Don't play the left. Right, left hand. Leave the right hand right where it is, and just make the gliss. It's called a glissando.
Yeah.
Just slide down this way with the thumb where it belongs.
Okay.
There. Go back. Raise your elbow. There. Again. Again.
Right. Okay. Then I.
Back. Forward. Feel the difference?
Yup.
Thumb, second finger.
Yup.
Thumb.
Uh-huh.
The thumb goes along for the ride, right?
Yeah,
now it's
yeah.
dragging back. Okay, notepad.
Yep.
Want to practice sliding the left hand and holding the right hand where it belongs.
Okay.
So you're doing like this. You're just holding this in place with the cork
Yeah.
and just doing this to get this motion going.
Yeah.
To get the coordination of what it feels like
Right.
to do it correctly.
What percentage do you see players playing, you know, with poor technique constantly, would you say?
Yes.
Yeah. Got it.
I'm available.
Practice.
Time for the 5,000 note checkup, all you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Stop fooling around.
Practice up and down. No playing.
And still quarter note 92 is get that sound in you, get that time in your head, man.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Got it.
What's the time? Once again. Right hand in place with the cork. 2 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Thumb under the second finger, right, left hand, D, left hand. Under the D, second finger. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Stop right there. 2 fingers,
Yep.
cork.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
That's enough for the day. Take a day off. But now you got to do this every day.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the foundation right here there's a lot.
You got to do this, man.
There's a lot. Yeah.
You cannot, again, this is based through my windows.
Right.
You cannot survive unless you do this.
Right.
I mean, guys play that, again, we're back to those guys again, and gals. They play really well, man. I admire that skill level. But I'm working for me half as hard to do the same thing.
Right. Right. There's the stamina.
I can play the third set.
Yeah, exactly.
And still feel great. But that's my measuring stick. You know.
So would you say this technique, this is what allows you to be able to play several sets, and it's just physically demanding?
Yes.
Yeah.
This helps me get through the night and be the last guy standing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. That's a very famous formation you got there.
Black Sheep.
Black Sheep, yeah. Is that like
you
a
owe me, guys?
Is that like a line that you kind of played a lot, and then it just you played it in that solo?
I did it one time with that tune, and it got famous.
Got it. That was the only time, and it was when that tune that you played it.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It was part of your solo.
I do it now to make you know that I know that piece.
Right. Got it. Got it. What about Footprints? That's you as well. Ah, you played up there.
Why not?
Gotcha.
I couldn't lie. Not to 5 years.
That's the right way to do it. Oof. Yep.
Bird flat compared to what?
Oh yeah. That was you on "Killing Me Softly."
Yeah.
That was an upright bass.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a legendary. Wow.
Yeah, but she's a great singer, man.
Oh my God, yeah. Wow.
And
well, that was.
player, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Man.
You guys played a lot too, just
not
piano
enough.
and bass.
You know, she got a band. I'm just doing the date. You know.
Gotcha.
I would love to have played more time with her.
Okay.
I'm like the ringer in the band, you know.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so
Cool, man.
Take care of this, man.
Will do. I'll take care of that. This is a lot of foundational work that I'm just going to lock in on before I really try to move forward with anything else. And I appreciate your time and your wisdom, sir, and your contribution to music, and really means a lot, man. Thank you.
We're getting better at this.
I'll do it, you know, I'll be thinking of you forever every time I play.
It's a comfortable fiddle. You gotta learn how to play
It's
it.
okay. Is this bass good, do you think?
Yeah, you gotta learn how to
It's
play
good
it though.
Yeah, gotta learn how to play it.
You can't let you hear it though. You gotta hear what it does.
Yeah.
And this will help you get it started.
Got it.
Can I take mine back?
Yes.
Okay. Budget.
Put that back in the bank. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.